everyone, it's Desiree, and I am here with the final episode of our Spellbinders time, and we are going to focus on the embossing folder club kit of the month. Now, this is not the 3D. You saw me use the 3D in my previous video with the Glimmer hot foil kit. This one is called Splish Splash. Now, you know there's always one folder that I do something, and this is a different technique as well. I spritzed my paper just a little bit, and for some reason I ran it through my embossing folder already. The technique is we're going to emboss on the flat side of the embossed area, not the raised. I pulled out my clear ink, made sure that the tile stays in the same place. I'm using my anti-static powder tool as best as I can, and I added that ink. And you can see that ink embedded onto the cardstock. Now you could leave it like this because it'll dry darker. I'm going to add some silver embossing powder. Now I'm noticing that it is getting up onto the top. I am trying to brush that away, so you'll see me do this many times. But for the most part, I get all of the embossing powder into the area where I want it. And then I'm just, in some areas, just brushing it away, and then that makes it less tacky. So those were areas that obviously I missed with my anti-static powder tool. I'm going to grab my heat gun, and it's got that heating up off to the side, and I have a smaller brush just going over those petals, those splashes up on top, just to get rid of that so that I don't have that much there. My heat gun is ready, and I'm just going to apply the heat until the embossing powder melts into place. And I think it creates a really cool background. It's okay that I have some on top of the splashes, the image, and it's even okay that I missed some areas with the embossing powder. Again, have fun with what you're doing. And this is just yet another quick technique with embossing folders. So I believe this is my 6th different one. I'll have to go back and look. Because this does have a very detailed embossed background, I am going to use my 2-inch very strong film tape to make sure that I can get this flat onto my standard A2 size card base. I'm going to apply the tape to the back, grab my card base, and get that set up by just simply folding it in half and using my paper creaser just to flatten that fold. I'm going to remove the release paper, fold over the excess on the edge, and then just simply place this down onto that card base. I'm going to trim off that little bit that's sticking out so that no one will know that the card was folded incorrectly. Yes! That's the fun of creating cards. I'm going to use one of the sentiments from the add-on for the Glimmer kit, and I'm putting that onto some black cardstock, and I actually use the opaque white foil, and it comes out absolutely gorgeous. And that is our project. Embossing folders are a great way to get a card with little time, but gives you such beautiful results. As always, I hope you enjoyed this project today, and stay tuned for the next video. You never know what we're going to come out with. But remember, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. But remember, always remember, enjoy the art that you create. Doesn't matter what you use and how you put it together. It is your art, and it is unique, and I just know, awesome. So remember, for each and every day, always be creative, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Till then.